What up, YouTube? Texas Rob here with another episode every Saturday, like I promised. Look, guys, I got a guest today. You may remember him from the High Proof episode that we did with Jack Daniels and the Elijah Craig. That's one of our first episodes. But it's, you want me to call you by your first name? By your Christian name?
Yeah, sure.
It's Robert. Yeah. So, two Roberts. Texas Rob, and we'll call him Kansas Rob.
Okay.
There you go.
That sounds all right.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Texas Rob and Kansas Rob. Well, today we're going to do a tribute to a town in southwest Kansas, known famous for Marshall Dillon and Festus and
Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp, yeah.
Their main drag is called Wyatt Earp Boulevard.
Dodge City, Kansas. The Boot Hill Distillery. I've tried this all before. I've had this. Kansas Rob has not had the Wabash Reserve yet. You haven't had this. You haven't had any of these, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So
no.
I have tried a small sample of each of these, but this is my bottle. But
yeah. But
Kansas Rob was on vacation. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this come from Dodge. This is from Dodge.
You bought that in Dodge City.
I bought it in Dodge City.
And I said, okay, you bring that one, and I'll get a wheat whiskey. Because when I tasted it the last time, I liked the wheat whiskey better than I did the bourbon. Now, that's not really saying nothing bad. It's just that's what I like. So we're going to see. So go ahead and crack yours or pop your. Okay. We have not opened these.
Yeah.
They have been hurt. What did he used to say? Hermetically sealed.
Yeah, hermetically sealed.
In a mayonnaise jar on fucking Wagnall's porch.
Gotta find the little notch on mine where you're peeling it.
Oh, you need my binos?
No, I found it. Yeah, there we go.
They look like synthetic corks, which is fine.
Yeah. I
don't hate on corks. I think, you know, like I said in many episodes before, synthetic corks have their place. They don't rot out. You know.
That's true.
They don't rot out. They don't crack and break chunks off into the bourbon.
Yeah. All right.
So.
Well, there we go.
Ooh, that was a pop.
Yeah, mine didn't.
All right, so we are going to try. I'll let Rob pour, and I'll do some notes here that I got from the distillery real quick.
All right.
So they found it. Yeah, pour. Just go a little bit. Founded in 2014. They're 4th and 5th generation farmers from Sublette, Kansas. Both KSU alum, so that's why they did this. So the building they're in is the old municipal building in Dodge City, and they totally reworked it and revamped it, and it just I haven't been, but from what I've seen, it looks like a really cool place. I am gonna go. I do want to go down there and take a tour, but unfortunately, when Rob went there Monday and Tuesday, they're closed on Monday and Tuesday, so he didn't get to go in and see anything.
And I think it's Wednesday through Saturday. So.
Yeah, it is. I got the hours written down. So, the building, it's actually cool. The building is in the footprint of the original Boot Hill Cemetery. So that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But they truly are. These guys, they grow their soil to sip. So all the grain that they grow in and around Sublette on their farms, that's what they're using. Yellow dent corn, hard red winter wheat, and they're using their own stuff. So I 100% respect them for putting their stuff out in their bottles, and it's their grain, and they're growing it, they're planting it, they're growing it, and they're distilling it. I mean, that's talk about giving back to the company. That's it, man, right there. I mean,
yep.
You can't beat that at all. And they also are they told me that they're experimenting with other grains too. They're experimenting with rye, unmalted barley, and sorghum.
Oh, sorghum.
I know, that'd be crazy. That'd be totally different. I know, I might be. I'll definitely have to try that.
Mm-hmm.
So the bourbon, oh yeah, that smells pretty good. I can't really smell Now, so they're a pretty young company. They founded in 2014. They started yeah, they're just young. This is all young stuff, but it's all theirs. And so you got to respect them for that, like I said. But it's pretty good. They got like 10 products. 10 products across the state of Kansas now. So if you see a Dodge City product, I think they do vodka. I think their first deal was vodka with hard red winter wheat. They made vodka with wheat.
Mm-hmm.
That smells pretty good.
I almost can smell it like a hint of vanilla type smell.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely getting some sweet off of it. But
yeah.
So when we tried this a while back with Lee, and you know who you are. Thank you, sir, for all the info. I like this better because the bourbon tasted really young.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, they're just now starting out. I mean, and so it's going to be young. This is batch 11, bottle 396. So right now it smells pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really taste the youth in it at all.
Yeah.
Let's see what the color is. That wheat whiskey's a little darker though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's darker, but.
No, it's definitely, I can taste it. I can smell the sweet on it really good. It's kind of a little bit of white pepper on the front of my tongue, and it goes around the sides. I can barely. This must be a pretty, I'd like to know, I might have to ask Lee what the age is on that batch, 11, because that's pretty decent. It doesn't taste that young at all. I mean, it really doesn't. It's a really good bourbon. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember, from the little bit I tasted at the store we were at, the bourbon was really young, and the wheat whiskey I liked better. So I don't know, it might reverse here. You all know I put them in order the way I like them here at the end of the video. But no, it's really good on the nose. It's really sweet. It's got some legs on her. It's got a good mouthfeel too. It's not thin. It's not thin, but it's not thick. But it's right there in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like I said, I could barely taste that age on it, the youth of it. But for the most part, it's there. Caramel, vanilla, and the finish. It's not a long finish, but it's not a short finish either. No, it ain't bad.
Mm.
That particular batch is not bad. I mean, I would like to know how old it is, but that particular batch isn't bad in my opinion. The head distiller, she's an Army vet. Yeah, I said she.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Her name is Stephanie Nestor, former attorney turned distiller. Yeah. From Ohio.
But yeah, if you definitely go down there, I would recommend going down either in the late spring or in the summer. And you know, it'd be kind of a, you know, if you could get down there Friday night and spend the weekend. The distilleries, like Robert said, was up on where the original Boot Hill Cemetery was, and just down the street is where Dodge City Brewery is, and then just right there is where they have the old area that is fixed up to look like old Dodge City, and you know, and then they have a big old place right across White Earp. So I think in the summer it's probably pretty nice atmosphere down there.
And we're going with this one because it's 90. So we're going to work our way up. 90, 90, this. Now, this Wabash Reserve, just in case you don't know, this is their first 3-grain bourbon. It is obviously corn and wheat, because that's what they grow. And then it's unmalted barley, because they don't have a way to malt it, and it's probably too expensive to ship it off and get it malted and ship it back. So they just went with unmalted barley, which is fine. This bottle was big, crazy up around the Manhattan, JC area, and probably all over the state. I mean, let's be honest. But especially around here. So yeah, I got one. It's pretty cool. Did I get 2? No, I can't. I got 1, 2, but I think I got one to my buddy or something. I can't remember. Either way, I got it. I opened it. Because, yeah, I got to open it. Now, you can smell the difference in that bourbon to this. And I think that's that unmalted barley. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sweet bite. You know, it's like a sweeter, like a bitey sweet type of smell. You know, it's sweet, and then it goes, and just like bites you. Not in a bad way, but that's just what, you know, it's a sharp sweet, not a soft sweet like that one. But yeah, it's definitely, you can smell the corn in it. Probably taste the corn in it.
But did they put the percentages of that on that? Because this one's supposed to be 51% corn, 49% wheat on this one. What about this one here? Is it about the...
This is all wheat.
Oh, yeah. So this
is 100% wheat whiskey.
Oh, yeah. So
there's no corn in this at all.
Yeah, yeah.
This is made with hard red winter wheat.
Yeah.
On this one, I want to say that's like 10%. It's going to be higher corn. I don't know the exact numbers. But I think it's like 10 or 11% unmalted barley. If you know, you can put it in the comments. But that's the unmalted barley part of it. Then the rest is corn and wheat. But I don't know the exact numbers on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be, what they say, 59-41, I believe. Yeah, 51 and 49. Yeah. I said 59-41.
Yeah, so it's pretty much
51.
50. Yeah.
Well, but it has to be 51%.
I know, to be bourbon. Yeah.
This tastes like I remember it. It's young. It's got a different taste to it. You get that. I think I could pull that unmalted barley out a little bit, as weird as it may seem, but I think I just had enough bourbon where I think I could pull those kind of flavors out. The corn overpowers it, but I could still, just like that Lee Sinclair, I can pull those oats out of there easy. Man, that oats and that Lee Sinclair that you snagged me, those are freaking, that's just a good bottle.
Yeah, I'm almost out of that, but hoping to do a Indiana run in the summer.
But are you mixing it?
Some of it I did, and a lot of it I didn't. I was just drinking, straight.
Very neat.
But it's
is it?
It's it's slow.
It's got some legs on it. Look at that. Y'all can't see it on camera, but if you go buy a bottle, you can see it in your glass. Support your local distillers, guys. They're doing good things down there. They're a young company, but hey, everything from here on out is only going to get better. It's only going to get better, y'all. Only going to get better. I had to write this stuff down because... So the bourbon took the 2020 gold medal at the San Francisco, 2020 gold medal at 50 Best Bourbon Competition, and a 2019 silver at Chicago Heartland Spirits Fest. And that's pretty darn good. You get gold at San Francisco. I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
The wheat, I don't have any numbers on this, sorry. The wheat whiskey, 2020 gold medal exceptional at the Beverage Tasting Institute, and 2020 90 points at the same place, Beverage Tasting Institute. But yeah, if you go down there while they're open, guys, they have a big tasting room. They have a premium cocktail room, a patio and stuff like that. I don't know, do they have food? I wonder if they have food.
I'm not sure, but if they don't, there's plenty of options around there. So, like I said, when the weather gets better and stuff, I'm pretty sure it gets busy down there.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna plan a Saturday and go down there on a Saturday.
Yeah.
All right. Last but certainly not least is the wheat whiskey.
Have you been to Dodge City before?
Never been to Dodge City in my life.
Yeah, it's. You start thinking about.
This is a good reason to go to Dodge City, though.
Yes.
Is whiskey and bourbon. Why not, right?
A lot better than what those guys back in the day drank.
Oh, hell yeah. That stuff back then, man, I don't know what they was drinking.
Well,
or what they was thinking.
Well, because they didn't have the stuff to do, like,
I know.
making it like they do now.
Or the water.
Or the age. Well, they may have had the water, but they didn't have
You
the
know,
time.
and as much as I give Texas shit about not making bourbon, you know, Dodge City, they definitely have, I would say they have a harsher climate than Kentucky.
Oh, no doubt.
As far as extreme heat and humidity.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And extreme cold.
Yeah.
And all points in between.
Yeah.
So I think aging in Texas is just hot and maybe cold sometimes.
Yeah. But the main reason they're, especially around the Bourbon Trail of Kentucky, is because they have that iron-free water. I mean, they got
that limestone filtered water is really good. Yeah,
they got good water there, and that's what the majority of why those places sprang up there.
No, 100%, and Indiana has it too. You know, it just trickles on down.
Yeah.
But you know, I can't give Kansas shit about distilling whiskey because so far what it tastes is it's better than Texas stuff, in my humble opinion. Now I'm a native Texan. I love Texas, but you know, there's just some things that you just don't do. Now I say that because I think Dodge City, you get all 4 seasons in Dodge City. Yeah. Even though I haven't been there, we get them here. So I know if we're getting them here and I see weather, they're getting it down there. So there ain't no doubt about it. This is really soft on the nose.
Yeah.
It's not bitter or bitey at all. Now another show that I was talking with B-Jack about to do is, so I have another wheat whiskey. It's a Heaven Hill product. It's called Bourbon. Oh, it's a 7-year-old whiskey, wheat whiskey. It's 100% wheat whiskey, so I might have to not pit them up against each other because I don't want to do that, but just do a comparison like of the Burnham whiskey to Boot Hills. But yeah, so last time I tried it, I like the wheat whiskey over the bourbon, but I think we'll see if it's going to be different. Now this says that it's aged 2 years in charred oak barrels. So it's at least 2 years old. Straight, meaning that it is. And so this is just bourbon whiskey. So that would mean that straight bourbon whiskey has to be 2 years old. So this might not be 2 years old, but it might. I don't know. It tastes pretty good though. It doesn't taste young at all.
Yeah.
Sip number 2. It's I can definitely taste the oak from the barrel. It's really soft wheat. Even at 100 proof, I mean, it ain't nothing to me. I don't get a hug anymore. Did you get a hug?
Not really.
Yeah.
I think that you got to get a little up there and some of that. That Elijah Craig high proof, yeah, that was kind of, but the other was really harsh. Yeah,
JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff was but it like disappeared. But
yeah, I mean, it's not like it stays. You know, kind of like this other stuff I wanted to bring, but he didn't want to try any of it.
No, I ain't drinking that shit. This is a bourbon show, not a peppered tequila damn show.
It'll make you grow. It'll make you grow big and tall and strong.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do a little drop of water in there for a little bit. Let's see what that does. A little bit of water, open her up a little bit. It opened up a little bit. It's got a good thick mouthfeel. It's see, for whatever reason, this tastes older than that today. Last time it was total opposite for me.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason today, this is hitting me better than this one. Not that it's better, but I'm just saying that's hitting me better than this one.
Yeah. So what's your ranking of the three?
I had to put them in order today. Not that they're bad or anything. I'm going to go da-da-da.
That's pretty much the way I would put it. I definitely wasn't real keen on this one for some reason.
It's just different. It's got that barley in it.
This one seems to be smoother to me than this one. They're both good, so it's not enough of a thing.
No, yeah, it's not enough. There is a difference between... Well, there's a difference between these two, obviously, because this is a 2 grain. This is all wheat.
Yeah.
This is a 3 grain. I don't know. Not that I like this one better than this one or vice versa, or even on the all three. I like them all. But just for me today, tasting them today for the second time, and I say that in a bad way. Sorry, I picked this bottle up Friday, and Rob picked this bottle up the other day. I've had this bottle, though, and I have tried it, obviously, because it was open. Just today, trying them again, where the last time it was like that. This time, for me, it's like that. That's why I said. But either way, they're all three good, in my opinion. I like them. I'm glad I have them in my cabinet, for sure, 100%. Well, except for this one. I got to go get me a bourbon now.
Yeah.
So, I'm about to steal Rob's bottle.
No. I'm working up with that lawnmower.
I've got these two, so I'll have to go get me a bourbon, which is not a big deal. I'll go get me one. Mm-hmm. No problem. So that's Boot Hill, guys. They also have a red eye and I believe a white whiskey, and then, like I said, the vodka.
Yeah, they had I think 4 different kinds when I was down there. I remember these two, and I don't remember the other ones.
Well, one I think is a white whiskey, and the other one is a red eye. Is what they call a red eye.
I think the red eye. I think I remember seeing that one.
And I can't remember the difference between the red eye and the bourbon. I don't know enough about it yet. Mm-hmm. But these are the ones I would flock towards. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just because I don't do vodka, I don't do white whiskey, and I don't know. I'd have to try the red eye. Maybe I might like it. I think, if I remember right, I think it's aged a year. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think the red eye's aged 1 year and then bottled. I could be dead ass wrong on that though. I don't know.
But a lot of those, if you make it down there, you can try them.
No, yeah, for
right
sure.
There at the source.
And I want to go down there and take a tour. So
yeah,
this is Boot Hill, y'all. Check them out. Give them some love. Find them on social media, Facebook, probably Instagram. But yeah, go check them out. And if you're in the Dodge City area, or if you're rolling through Kansas and you ain't got nothing to do from Wednesday to Saturday, you just as well go to Dodge City and go to the distillery and tell them that the Kansas Whiskey Drinkers sent you there, and you won't get nothing, but they'll know that you're listening to the show and watching the show.
You might have to pay somebody's tab.
Yeah. Oh, they sent you? Well, here, you owe this much money.
Exactly.
That's my code word for, we'll have a big tab. You pay it when you say that the Kansas whiskey drinker sent you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm teasing. Well, that's going to do it. Rob, thanks for bringing the bottle up. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
Exactly.
Tell your daughter happy birthday.
Yep.
Even though I told her already, but tell her again.
I'll do that.
So, other than that, we'll catch you guys next week. See y'all later.